All right, let's just put these right here, nice front and center for the cameras. Yeah. So excited to be here. So you've seen the ASICS logo all over Breakpoint this year. What is going on? Joe, what is ASICS doing here? What is ASICS Web3 origin story?
Yeah. What aren't we doing? So great to be here. Pleasure to be representing ASICS today, and just honored, honestly. So what is ASICS doing? We are a running shoe company. A lot of you may be familiar with us. We're a Japanese company. What a lot of people don't know, though, is ASICS is actually an acronym. Anima Sana in Corpore Sano, which stands for sound mind in a sound body.
It's not application specific integration.
No. Different ASICs. But for us, sound mind, sound body permeates everything we do. So yes, we sell amazing running shoes and build amazing running shoes, but at the end of the day, it is about helping people be healthy and feeling good in their body.
It's awesome. So you guys actually got started in Web3 last year on another chain. So you have a little bit of experience in this world, but you found a home on Solana. So let's talk about that.
Yeah. So for us, this has been a bit of a whirlwind experience. We, last July, I don't know if any of you saw this, Sunrise Red NFT collection, very small, but something we're very proud of collection back in July. And it was on Ethereum, and I will say it was one of those things where, similar to this, it felt like an opportunity for us to try, learn, be out there in the open, and put ourselves out with NFTs. And at the time, it was very new. Like, we didn't know really much about what we were doing, frankly. I think we know a little bit more now. But with that opportunity, we learned so much about just what this world is and what it could be, and really starting to find ourselves and who we are. And I will say, honestly, like with that project, one thing it was lacking was that connection to the physical world.
Right.
And what we do, like as one of the, I would humbly say, one of the better companies at creating awesome running products and physical products. And so since then, we've learned so much about not only who we are and what we want to do, but who we want to partner with to do it. And Ethereum is great. Nothing bad there. But for us, Solana does feel like home. It's something that allows us to be globally distributed, delivering amazing experiences from day one.
Yeah, and if you want to sell shoes to millions of people, which you do, you have to have speed, scale, transaction, throughput. Solana Pay checked all those boxes for you guys, right?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. So Josh and I go back to this past year. He wrote an amazing blog post that was like, what if you could buy a pair of running shoes, and with that, when you buy that pair of running shoes, you get an NFT. When you get that NFT, it can unlock future rewards of new things that you launch as a shoe company. And I was reading that, and I was like,
let's just do that. Yeah, let's just do that.
Let's just do that. So cold email response, and I will say with Solana Pay specifically, what it allows us to do is create amazing stories around our product launches to tell these stories, right? Like we can talk about sound mind, sound body, and a lot of the products that we have in a new and exciting way. With what you'll see when we launch this shoe, it's available for the next 4 or so days. It's not just you buy a shoe with Solana Pay or you buy a shoe with USDC. You, of course, do that, but then in addition, you get an NFT with your purchase, and that NFT unlocks the potential for an airdrop. And that airdrop is airdrop with a partner we love in StepN. And that token, StepN, huge fans of StepN. And also just that token lives on. The transaction doesn't end when you purchase the shoe.
Yeah, I mean, Solana Pay, you told me you wanted a platform that would allow you to create a real interactive commerce experience for your customers, right? Like, it's not just a handshake of payments. It would allow you to see the tokens in their wallet and deliver value and utility at the point of sale during that transaction.
Yeah.
So when people are buying that shoe this weekend, they will instantly get that badge in their wallet. And then they will instantly be eligible for that StepN airdrop that's coming a little bit later. And Solana Pay just enables all that seamlessly.
Seamlessly. I mean, and I don't know if, Austin, you want to dive in on that point, yeah?
So, I mean, To that same extent, though, there's been a lot of brands, and there's been a few shoe brands, let's say, that have tried to enter Web3 with an NFT-only product offering, and the market really has rejected that for the most part, right? A lot of pure NFT plays that launched in the 2021 cycle, you know, maybe it's a famous musician who decided to do an NFT drop. It's a brand that decided that they were going to take an image that they've created and put it as an NFT. Most of those, if you look for any success metrics for an NFT project, they didn't meet that bar. So
We certainly didn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but sure. But now going back and iterating on that again, what are the things that are different now about that experimentation in Web3?
100%. There's a physical shoe there, and more
Yeah.
importantly, a physical shoe that we've purposely made to be something that you would actually wear. This is an understated shoe. It's something that is not intended to be loud. We want you to run your next 5K in it, your next 10K in it. We want you to train in it. We want you to feel good and proud of wearing the shoe. And it has, I think, just enough Solana on it, like not too loud, but just the touches, right? We have it on the tongue, we have it on the heel. And this shoe specifically, why we chose it, is we're doing global shipping. So we can ship to most countries in the world with the shoe. I think maybe for the first time at ASICS. I don't know if we've ever done that, honestly. So we're enabling global shipping, USDC only on Solana. And this shoe specifically is going to deliver an amazing experience to any runner with any fitness level, no matter what your goals are. And that's why we chose GT 2011 specifically. It's light enough, it's supportive enough, it's cushioned enough, it's going to feel great on your foot, whether you're male, female, in Australia, in Boston, in San Fran, in South America, wherever.
And
so, yeah.
You decided to call it the UI collection, right?
Yeah.
Like dark mode, light mode, like we all know what that means. I wasn't sure that you guys would want to go there, but you did. You went there.
Yeah, this is a love story to the Solana community. This is like, I personally am a massive fan. I love this community. I think this is amazing. I mean, everybody here has so much passion for what they're doing. Yet, we spend a lot of time looking at screens, right? We are in light mode and dark mode.
All day long.
You know, here we are in beautiful Lisbon, and like, even myself, I'm like, you know, how many hours are we spending on phones and screens? And there's probably no shortage here in this group as well. But for us, we wanted to take that idea of light mode, dark mode, and have it inspire a new user interface, right? So the user interfaces we're looking at on screens all day are now transplanted onto a physical shoe that I think really feels very Solana to me.
And you know, it's a tool too. Like we think of it as a tool for your health, right? Like I was on another stage today and talking about all the amazing dev tools on the Solana platform. And I think of these too as a tool for you to do your best work because you get up out of that chair, you get out into the world, you get moving, you stay healthy. So I think it fits right in with our community.
Yeah, like you're not going to build the best technology without being physically and mentally healthy, right? And so that's like what this is about. This is we're purposely not using credit cards here. We're purposefully targeting this specific community to be using Solana Pay. This is for Solana, the Solana community, to have another excuse to go out for a walk and a run, go use your Step app, get out and move so you feel better and you can build better products.
Right, and the obviously USDC, right, massively important stablecoin for the ecosystem. Solana is the #2 network for USDC issuance across the world here, right? It's only behind Ethereum in USDC issuance. But USDC has existed for many years. It's been on Solana for a long period of time as well. What about the integration with Solana Pay changed this from a concept to something you could actually ship?
Yeah, well, first of all, speed to market. Like we were able to do this very quickly, which I'd say is a huge factor. You know, typically at a larger company, things tend to take a little bit longer. But for us, as you know, anybody who's worked at a big company can attest. But for us, we were able to get this live in a very short period of time and pretty painlessly, honestly, which is
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to the devs. Larry, TJ, thank you guys.
Yes, Larry, TJ, amazing, incredible talents. But yeah, I think what Solana Pay does specifically that I think is at least my favorite part of it is the transaction doesn't end when you make the purchase. It is kind of like just the beginning. You buy a physical product, hopefully that you love, and then you get an NFT that gives you access to the next story we're going to tell. And we want to continue to tell, and we can talk a little bit more about this, but we want to create experiences around our products that tell the stories that we're passionate about and get people moving. So when you get one of the badges, you buy one of these shoes, You buy 10 light modes, let's say. That would be incredible. You buy 10, you buy 10 light modes, you buy 10 dark modes.
Holidays are coming up. People, yeah.
We aren't shipping till March, so.
Oh, right. Yeah. So you can print out.
Easter's coming up.
Yeah.
Easter, right around the
Delivering
corner.
for Easter.
Yeah. But the point being, you buy 10 of these, you buy 10 of those, you get instantly with that transaction, you get 10 light mode NFTs, 10 dark mode NFTs in your wallet, which you can, of course, go sell on a secondary market if you'd like. But more importantly, that is now a ticket to the next thing we're doing. And we're excited about continuing to deliver even better and better experiences over time that build on top of those tokens. So should be really fun.
So let's talk a little bit about STEPN. Obviously,
yes, of course.
You partnered with them before on another chain. It's fine. But you thought it was important to bring that STEPN community into this project as well. And so there are 1,001 NFTs that are going to be distributed once the sale closes, about a week later, give or take.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about your STEPN relationship.
Yeah. Like STEPN lover. Like from when we first saw them, it was like, I can't believe this exists, and was such an obvious early partner for us. So we launched a project back on Binance actually in April. So we've been we've had a few partners over our time in the NFT space. Started on Ethereum, moved to Binance, learned a bunch on those, and again, as I mentioned, feeling much, like Solana is home. But with STEPN specifically, they're such a natural partner because they're such a motivator to move. It's like nothing that has ever existed before. Like actually earning a currency that on chain that just from going for a 5 or 10 minute walk. And it's such an amazing onboarding experience for people where like we will be airdropping 1,001 STEPN ASICS sneakers, STEPN sneakers, in Solana colorways. So we're very much leaning into the Solana brand palette. And hopefully people who aren't using STEPN get one of those shoes and can get onboarded into the experience and tell somebody else so that more people can get inspired to move and earn.
It's incredible. So what does success look like here for you guys? I mean, I know you've done limited drops before, and I don't know. What do you think? What would you like to see come out of this?
Yeah, I want to see as many people wearing these shoes. Like next year, I want hopefully everybody in the crowd, is rocking these. That's the goal. Like I want for ASICS to feel like a natural partner for Solana moving forward, and for people to be excited about us showing up year in, year out to be able to deliver more awesome shoes, awesome experiences for you all. But I do think we want to continue to push the boundaries of what Web3 can do for a major global brand.
Yeah.
And we want to continue to use Solana Pay. We want to continue to partner with some of the amazing partners we've had in this project to just get people extremely excited about being physically active.
Yeah, it's the same for us. I mean, this is a really important sort of case study for what Solana Pay can do for big brands and retailers. So we hope that the Solana community embraces this, goes out, buys shoes for themselves, for their family members, and then we can take this to, other companies, other brands, other retailers, and say, this is what we could do. This is why. This is what it achieved for ASICS. This is something that you should consider. I think it's really helpful for us to bring that message to the world.
Yeah. And it's storytelling, right? Like for you, I keep saying this, but like, I don't know. Like as a consumer, I buy a shoe and I get it, and then it ends. And there's so much more opportunity for creativity there. And like for us, like our constraints are actually really great. We want to help people move. We want to get people excited about our shoes. Those are our constraints. Everything else is just creative material, right? Like we can do whatever we want outside of those constraints. So that's the world we want to explore, and Solana Pay allows us to like explore that very freely. As you're seeing here, like a lot of what we're doing here, a lot of it hasn't been done before. So yeah. Yeah,
and on a network level, I think kind of a question some people might ask is why do these sort of relationships matter, and why does getting more people using Solana Pay, how does that benefit the rest of the ecosystem and the network? And payments are sort of that gateway to DeFi, right? And DeFi is the core of most on-chain activity. And so all this work that's being done about how do we deliver real value to merchants and consumers by reducing transaction fees and enabling cross-border payments seamlessly and instantly, the more people are transacting on-chain as a form of payment, the more money is on chain, which then funnels directly into DeFi projects. And you sort of see something analogous to credit cards and PayPal in the early days are a gateway to that fintech revolution that happened just a few years later. And so, initiatives like this are really laying the groundwork for this mainstream adoption of not just payments, not just Solana, not just DeFi, but this whole Web3 ecosystem.
Oh, yeah.
Totally agree. And one point I wanted to mention, I forgot. We're only producing as many shoes as we sell. So the environmental impact here is minimal. They're already environmentally, minimally impactful. ASICS has a commitment to that, but there's no waste here in the system. So, Solana, best blockchain for the environment. ASICS aligned with that mission. So I'm really happy about that.
Amazing.
So you wanted to maybe surprise some people here?
Yeah. So raise your hand if you're currently training for any sort of running anything.
I see some over here. Oh, yep,
Okay.
okay.
So get some hands. All right.
Keep those hands up.
So keep the hands up. And if you are a size 9 men or size 10.5 women, keep your hand up. All right.
I saw a few more hands go up
You
at
guys
that.
choose. You guys choose.
There, and there.
Come on up.
All right.
Who did you actually choose, though?
Right here.
Okay.
Light mode or dark mode?
10.5
Light mode.
women? Yeah.
Light mode, OK. Yeah. Give it up.
Come on up.
Yeah. We want you to run your race in those.
Run your next race in
Whatever.
that. Yeah. Enjoy.
Perfect. All right.
Great.
They still have the sample tags attached, so these are like very, very rare. Enjoy.
And for those who do end up going through the process, there is a nice little surprise on the order completion page. So I'll leave it there.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.